In the stillness before memory began, the canvas of creation awaited its final strokes. The heavens shimmered in completion, and the earth breathed a deep, divine sigh. On the seventh day, God, the artist of eternity, rested, not from weariness, but in satisfaction. The work was good, holy, whole. Amid quiet mist rising from the soil, a stirring took place. From dust, humble, unspectacular dust, God shaped a man with tender, deliberate care. Then, with a breath unlike any wind that ever was, life surged into the nostrils of this new being. The dust became soul, the soul became man. Eastward, where sunlight kissed the earth more sweetly, God planted Eden, a garden lush beyond imagination. Trees rose, dressed in splendor, some to feed the body, others to tempt the spirit. Two stood apart, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. Man, named Adam, was placed amidst this living symphony, entrusted with its care. Rivers danced through Eden, the Pison, Gihon, Hiddekel, and Euphrates, carrying gold, onyx, and whispers of distant lands. Animals came forth, beasts of field, birds of sky. God watched with joy as Adam named them all: lion, sparrow, ox, fox, and every creature, great and small. But something was missing. Among every creature, no companion stirred the echo of Adam's heart. So God sent sleep, deep and dreamless. From Adam's side, he drew a rib, and from that rib, he shaped woman. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. She arrived not as servant or shadow, but as partner, whole, radiant, and destined. And so, beneath the canopy of God's creation, man and woman stood naked, unashamed, united in body and purpose. The first love story bloomed not in candlelight or courtship, but in divine intention. This is the story of creation, a tale as old as humanity, a narrative etched into the very fabric of our existence. But what if I told you this story has even deeper roots? What if I suggested it's not merely a historical account, but a profound theological truth? In Genesis 2, we're not just reading about the making of man and woman. We're witnessing the birth of relationship, the genesis of love. The creation of woman is particularly striking. She doesn't appear suddenly fully grown. No, she emerges from Adam in a profound act of divine surgery. A rib, a key element in human anatomy, is taken, transformed, and presented as the woman. This isn't just a curious detail. It's a declaration of their unity, their inseparability. Woman is not created out of dust like Adam. She's fashioned directly from him, emphasizing their inherent equality and connection. The Hebrew text calls her Isha, a word that carries the concept of being fitted or suitable. She is suitable for Adam, complementing and completing him in a way no other creature had or could. But what about the garden? Why was it created? And what was its deeper purpose? Eden wasn't just a scenic backdrop. It was a living entity, a place of interaction, a test, a trial, and ultimately a home. It was in this garden that the first love story unfolded, the love between God and humanity, as well as the love between man and woman. The love between God and humanity is evident in the care and beauty of creation itself. God didn't just make the world, he filled it with life, with wonder, and with an order that reflected his own divine nature. The love between man and woman is beautifully illustrated by the garden's design. Everything in the garden was designed to nurture, to sustain, to delight, echoing the very essence of their relationship. The creation account isn't just a myth or a fairy tale. It's a profound theological truth, a truth about our origin, our nature, and our purpose. It speaks of a God who is not distant or uninvolved, but deeply invested in the creation of humanity, who took great joy in the diversity of life and found perfect expression in the creation of man and woman. It tells us that from the beginning, our purpose was clear: to love and care for the garden, to be stewards of creation, and to reflect the divine image within us. If this story touched your heart, if these words resonated with your soul, know that you are not alone. Millions more find solace, strength, and inspiration in its timeless message. Together, let's continue this journey through faith and storytelling, okay? And until next time, may the love that originated in the Garden of Eden bloom anew in your heart. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. God bless.